When people on the first plane of existence think of the afterlife, they think of words like grand, ethereal, eternal, immense. Well, we here in the afterlife think of words like work, quota, uniform, and ice cream cake. You might conjure up grand thoughts about God or the devil. We talk briefly, if at all, about Penny and Jerry. You think pearly gates and trumpets, fire, brimstone, and horns. We've got soul-shaping committees and a revolving door at the reincarnation station. This is an education of sorts, because say what you will, toss around whatever text you find palatable, but all of you know absolutely nothing about the afterlife. And I mean zero, the big goose egg. But fear not, these are accounts from that world. These are stories set in the great hereafter. These are conversations from the afterlife. This is Clayton Gibb, currently serving time for the selling of his mortal soul. The price for this most precious of items? Musical success in turn-of-the-century America, with his hit song Church Bell, a few bars of which can be heard here. He sealed a grim afterlife fate for an undetermined amount of time. As he serves this barely livable hereafter, he thirsts for a second chance, which suddenly may be possible. Due to amended regulations regarding the afterlife practices of the devil, damned souls have been given a chance to regain their essence, so to speak. A chance to bet the devil for a second go-round. The devil, more commonly known as Jerry, is of course not happy about this development. But God, more commonly known as Penny, was certainly not thinking of his happiness when she drafted the new law. But Jerry and Penny are a story for another time. For now, we rest with Mr. Gibb, hopeful for an audience with Satan to request this bet. But in the meantime, all he can do is wait, with his terrible excuse for a job as his only distraction. He doesn't know it yet, but Mr. Gibb will be the subject of many tales. Harrowing, exciting, promising, dangerous, full of life. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. For now, we will begin at our version of the beginning, observing him in his current vocation, which is fielding soul-selling proposals from inhabitants of the first plane. Desperate fools making the same mistake he made so many years ago.
What? Your soul signature here states that you are of sound mind at this moment and are well aware that at the conclusion of your first life you will be immediately remanded into the custody of the great Satan for an extended period of time. You will bend to his will, rise to his demands, and feel the flames of relentless hellfire. The hellfire is just a metaphor. You don't actually stand around in flames or anything, unless he wants you to. Basically, you're signing this means you agree to do whatever he wants. That could be anything from taking his phone calls to acting as his Wednesday night teabag. Do you understand?
Teabag?
Yeah, he may want you to teabag him. Or maybe he'll feel like teabagging you. Either way, your game. Understand?
Yeah.
Eventually, you can earn back your soul due to amended regulations regarding the afterlife practices of the devil and his corporation known as Hellfire Enterprises, but it is a long, slow crawl.
I have a question.
Yes?
Will I remember this? Like, will I know that torture or teabagging is coming my whole life for what? Because if not, then I'm fine with it.
No, you won't remember this. We find that reality to be the least problematic. At one point, we offered an awareness option in exchange for a lesser punishment period after death, but it became confusing.
This shit isn't gonna matter for like a while, right?
Well, I can't say for certain, but we won't do anything to shorten your life, if that's your concern.
So I could live for another 80 years or something.
How old are you now?
Another 50 years?
Yes, it's very possible.
Cool. All right, I'm in. Let's do this.
Good. So, what can we do for you, Mr. Murray? And because you will most certainly be paying for it later, Don't hold back now.
There's this girl that works in my building, Ingrid Jenner. She's an accountant, and I want to fuck her.
Please tell me that's not the only reason your soul is here tonight.
Nah, lots of stuff. But she's first.
And you want to marry her in turn?
No, just fuck her.
Right.
A lot.
Of course.
In the ass.
Very good. And would you like her to lust after you, or would you like it to be a challenge?
I want her to drop to her knees and suck my dick in the hallway at work.
Is that literal? You want that to literally happen, or you want it to feel that easy? Now think about it now, because we can certainly make it feel that easy. We can even add an element of recklessness here and there. But do you actually want her to fillet you in the hallway of the office? Do you actually want that?
Yeah.
Fine, that's fine. And how do you want this to end?
Well, I want her to be my #1 booty call for life.
That's a bit tricky. We'll have to speak with the forces that govern her life and see if that's possible.
Whoa, wait, what are you talking about? You can do anything. Listen, if I have to teabag the devil, you can damn well make this shit happen for me.
There are parameters, Mr. Murray.
Bullshit!
Hey, whenever you say for life, you must consult with the party responsible for governing said life. We can make it so she thinks it's a good idea to sleep with you, blow you in the workplace, but whenever you say the words for life, you are meddling with a plan. I'm not saying we can't do this for you. I'm just saying it means more paperwork for us and in turn more torture for you when you die.
All right, fine. I want her to be around for a long time. Is that better?
Yes. Believe it or not, because that is undefined, it is better.
And I want to fuck her in the ass.
Noted. What else?
I want to be famous.
That's a bit vague. We can make you famous for murdering someone in a colorful fashion, at very least infamous. Please, be more specific, and try and think of it in terms of I'd like to be the best at something.
Shit, man, I don't know. I want to be the best janitor.
Yo, soon as the drum rolls, I come flow. Guns blow, son.
Do you?
Well, what should I be?
What are you now?
A janitor?
Exactly. Mix it up a bit. What's something you enjoy passionately?
Getting laid.
Something else.
I collect football stuff.
Like memorabilia.
Yeah.
That's perfect. We'll make you a football memorabilia tycoon. That'll be a very fun success to facilitate for the right imp.
What's an imp?
Imp. One of our workforce. They go unseen in your plane of existence and assist with the facilitation and execution of the wishes of the damned. We have to find one who enjoys football. Anything else?
I feel like I can make money off of the football memorabilia thing, but famous.
Oh, people can be famous for any goddamn thing these days, Mr. Murray. I will make a notation that you would like a reality television show based on your very successful football memorabilia business.
Yo, soon as the drum.
Cool. Good idea.
You wouldn't be the first, Mr. Murray. You have no idea how many reality television personalities will be spending a healthy portion of their ever-afters sucking off the devil.
I want to be better than my brother.
At what, exactly?
At everything.
Very well.
And I want the Jets to win the Super Bowl.
The New York Jets?
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna cost more than one fan's soul, I'm afraid. But I will make a note of your willingness. It all goes into a spreadsheet, and once we get enough names, we see if we can facilitate a championship to accommodate. It doesn't always work. Tricky thing, sports.
All right.
Anything else?
A hot car?
Mr. Murray, I assure you, with your newfound level of success, you will be able to buy a whole fleet of hot cars.
Cool.
Okay, so We have one soul in exchange for a considerable amount of sex with one Ingrid Jenner, a thriving football memorabilia business which leads to a wildly successful reality television program, a newfound physical, emotional, and sociological superiority over one Carl Murray, and lastly, an endorsement for the New York Jets' Hellfire-engineered Super Bowl win. Have I missed anything?
No. You got it all.
No, Mr. Murray. You do. Submitted for approval on Mr. James Murray.
We own the soul?
Yes, all details are present. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Very good.
May I ask, has Jerry...
He's not able to see you just yet. He is aware of your request for him to conduct your Century review.
I see.
He would, by way of apology, like to offer you 15 seconds of pleasant memory from your first life, with his compliments.
Really?
Yes, feel free to claim them at any time in between clients by closing your eyes and holding them closed.
Thank you. Please thank him for me. Or perhaps I can thank him in person.
He is not able to see you just yet.
Yeah. Well, I'll be waiting. Goodbye.
Holy shit. I'm here. I'm here to sell myself whatever the fuck I want, right?
That's right.
I want to be president of the World 10-Pin Bowling Association.
Wonderful. Your soul signature here states that you are of sound mind at this moment and are well aware that at the conclusion of your first life, you will be immediately remanded into the custody of the great Satan for an extended period of time. You will bend to his will, rise to his demands, and feel the flames of relentless hellfire. You understand?
As time marches on, we meet the key player from the other half of our story. This is Isabel Markowski. And this is she in her current state. An odd-looking little thing at the moment. Simply put, a soul. Our Mr. Gibb will come to know this soul very well, as it will be the soul with whom he shares space and time when given a second chance at life. And that is where we'll pick things up next time. We do thank you for your attention, and we sincerely hope that you will join us for more conversations from the afterlife. Good day.
Little big man, combustible plans, feet in the sand, the world in his hands. Everybody's watchful eye. Packing up smoke, he'll tell you a joke about how he's broke and selling his coat so that he can eat, not die. College is gone, and so is his mom, and so is his lawn, and so is his prom. It's a universal truth. love that'll grow cold while he grows old, dying for gold, afraid to be bold. Universe will cut you